All right, so we're gonna continue our workout. We're just in a different platform or location right now. So we've been focusing on the chest, and as I always say, we want to take our time. We don't want to rush through it. I'd rather get a good workout than a fast, high-paced workout that doesn't work. So we want the workout to work out for us, right? So I like to put a little more resistance on this. So I plant my feet nice and firm. And I already know that I'm trying to concentrate right here in the bottom of the chest. It's been a difficult area for me to work, so I might have to put a little more emphasis on that, a little more focus on it. So we're gonna do the little crab, a little Hercules, right? The little Hercules thing. When we were kids, we used to do that, right? We used to be like, oh, the Hercules. I used to love watching Hercules when I was little. Then when you grow up, you watch movies and you just see right through them. So let's see here. I'm trying not to count my reps. I'm just trying to do them until they burn or until I feel like there's a good workout. So I'm concentrating right now on the chest. The chest for me is important to get done. Then right after this, I'll be doing some abdominals. I'll do some sit-ups. You know, well, there's sit-ups, I think, because I'm not doing it lying down. I've never really liked doing sit-ups from lying down because it does hurt my lower back. So this right here works out for me. If you haven't considered, if you've been considering to work out, I would suggest for you to try resistance bands, because resistance bands are very good. There's a versatility and a variety of workouts you could do with that. So now what we're gonna do is just gonna do the same thing. I mean, a different exercise, just a chest press, but doing them down. Yeah. You see, and I just take my time. If I want a little more resistance, I just go a little more forward, plant my feet, and then that's what I do here. You gotta find out what works for you though. Right. Now, I'm no professional. I'm just someone trying to stay active. I do a little reading here and there about this stuff. So I am getting educated on it. All right. Last thing we want is to be ignorant with anything that we're doing. I just hold that position. Just keep it there a few seconds. And then I let go. Never let go so fast that it's gonna snap on you. Those are resistance bands anyways too. So you gotta stay be aware of that. Now I get a lot of viewership, a lot of people that watch me from all around the world, especially people in Asia. I get a lot of people from Indonesia. A lot of people from Indonesia actually. Mongolia, the Philippines. I get people from the Philippines. I get people from, let's see what else. Malaysia. Yeah. Maybe because I travel a lot to Asia. I'm based out of the United States. I am based out of Orlando, Florida, where Mickey Mouse is the president of, he's the governor of Florida. No, just kidding. But everybody wants to come to Florida because of Mickey Mouse, right? So we're gonna go back to that Hercules move. I called it Hercules because it reminds me of that. So the temperature here is pretty good. Very good actually right now. We're already in fall, but Florida, you don't really get a winter, man. Orlando, Florida is like, humidity is very high. There we go. Let's put it back a little back, right? Kind of do a little pressure there. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so humidity is very high, so you don't get a winter If you like experiencing snow and stuff like that, I don't know where you're at. And drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're at. Let me know the city. I might be able to stop by there and take a flight. I would love to visit your country. My wife and I, we love traveling. We're going to South Korea this year. Again, we've been there every year we go to South Korea. And I spent a couple months over there. So I would love to go from South Korea to any nearby countries. I just don't know much about the countries. See now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hold this position pretty good. We call this a Hercules move. And slowly just let back. Right. Just let go over a little bit. I'm doing this with resistant bands. The resistant bands, the weights on these, this is 40 pounds. But the farther you get, the more resistance you get. Now, I personally am not a tall guy, so I'm not trying to get bulked up, which I don't like going to the gyms. So this has worked out for me really good. I get the rips that I need, I get the definition that I need, and I get the view, the scenery. I'm in the woods right now. I'm lost in the woods right now. This is like wildlife over here. Coyotes, boars, you get it all here. You get a lot of, bobcats. What was it? There was a bobcat not too long ago. I think it was on this side over here. It's just there in the middle. Nice wild bobcat. So, all right, so I'm gonna do one more chest, and then I'm gonna start moving into the abdominal. As I said before, I don't like to do anything on the floor. So, we're gonna do the Hercules one more time, and we're gonna do the chest one more time. But we're gonna start off with the chest right now, the press, the chest press, right? Get it low enough. I like this tree here instead of that one because that one's a little higher. I am gonna do that one today too. Let's make sure everything is even because that's gonna get me to work out for the higher side, right? Here on the fence of trying to do any type of workout. Hey, maybe you're an expert in this. You might be able to give me some advice. I'm just, random guy just trying to basically keep my 45-year-old body, let's do the chest press. Mobility, right, with mobile movement. All right, let's do this position here. Do a little low because I want to do the lower part. So I'm trying to discipline myself not to count and just to do until it burns. And as my dad used to always tell me, he used to say, just take your time with anything you're doing, right? It's better to do it right than to do it wrong and rush through it. And we measure our stuff based on quantity, right? It's just default. It's for us. But at least for me, I'm trying to re-educate myself. When you're here in the woods, you'll be hearing the noises, so you gotta be watching out because sometimes you get some wild animals running. Imagine I get caught live on YouTube and all these platforms by a wild boar. That wouldn't be fun. They could be dangerous too, especially when they're in mating season. Those wild boars are in mating season. Look at this. My hands are shaking not because I'm making them shake, because it's burning. It's literally burning. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised what you could get with these resistant bands. Works out for me. Now I'm going to do the Hercules, okay? Works out perfect for me. I leave to Korea in about a month. That was normal. That was not normal there. All right, let's see here. Let's hope nothing happens here, right? I mean, I've been here before, but wildlife is unpredictable. And here I am in the middle of their territory, working out. So, I remember when we were little, we used to do the Hercules move. Like Hercules. this is what we're doing right now. Yeah, so working out is really good for you. It's one of those things that's been a gift that has been given to us, but then you have to go ahead and do it. You gotta get up and get it done. All right, now we're gonna hold that position. Just keep it there for a few seconds. Just make sure that there's nothing here, because I keep hearing some noises. I do have some stuff in that bag to defend myself if I have to. So I'm not unprepared. You know, so that's why I keep it open. I'm ready. I'm ready when they are. Hopefully we don't have to do nothing though. Should be safe.